a different thing that they're passionate about as far as the cleanup efforts, and why don't we take the people that are passionate about something because this is our backyards and allow them to address it, especially the people that are experts in a particular area. People down at Circle D are experts at rescue, recovery, and rehabilitating animals, not being allowed to do it. There's something wrong there. It's our backyard. Let us participate.
So you're from here?
I am. I actually live in Albion, Michigan. It's about 20 minutes to the east.
And what's your organization?
Well, I'm right now representing Circle D Wildlife Refuge. It's a small nonprofit run by co-owners Pam and Jeff DeKuyper. They are federally licensed to handle things of this nature. One thing that I realized immediately was that there was going to be a huge outpouring of distressed animal calls, volunteers that wanted to participate, folks that wanted to donate and contribute to helping rescue these animals, and I knew that they weren't going to have the ability to handle all these new things that they were really unaware of. They're experts at taking care of animals, and let's let them do that. So I volunteered my time to come down and help raise the capacity of their organization. We've been collecting donations and signing up volunteers. And over the past week, we've been, on occasion, been given the green light by various different authorities. Sometimes it's Michigan DNRE, sometimes it's U.S. Fish and Wildlife. I know Battle Creek Police Department actually told us that we had the ability to only catch and rescue the animals in Battle Creek city limits. But currently, where we stand, we're only allowed to send our volunteers to this large cleanup operation. They're not allowing the facility down in Vicksburg to be utilized for the calls, to go out and actually track distressed animals, to rescue them, to rehabilitate them on site. And the only thing that we're really concerned about is making sure that this process, because that's what they do, is take care of animals. We want that process to be expedited. We want the experts who are living here, it's literally their backyard, to be able to go and take care of those animals. We want to also make sure that the community members, they feel connected to this. There's a lot of passion there, and they want to see this taken care of, and we feel like we should be advocating on behalf of the community to make sure that those donations are going to what they're supposed to do, and to make sure that the volunteers that want to participate can get trained and go out there and catch these animals and see that they get rehabilitated properly, not just caught and put into a facility where they're going to be ignored and neglected. To us, it doesn't feel like it's very efficient. There are a lot of different organizations as far as state and federal that are involved. That's fine. They're doing their job. The point for us is let us do our jobs. What we're trained to do, what we're certified, what we've been planning and preparing for.
They're giving you some access, though?
Well, to have that access, we had to give up the right to be able to rehabilitate on site. We can send some of our volunteers and have them be trained and actually participate in search and rescue. Part of the problem for us is we're hearing from our volunteers that when they go out and do search and rescue, they're not actually rescuing anything. They're going out and spotting distressed animals and calling into this 1-800 number, and a lot of those calls are, we don't know where they go. It seems like they're disappearing. It seems like they're not being responded to. The report that we had from our volunteers in the field yesterday, we had 12 volunteers in the field, which was fantastic. But they said there were 36 people that were out doing search and rescue or spotting, and only one animal was actually rescued yesterday. We don't think that that's efficient. When we weren't even able to respond at the highest capacity on Tuesday, we took in 17 animals. But how many of those calls are actually being answered? How many animals are actually being caught and rehabilitated? And how come we're not able to see those animals? I hear reports from folks on the inside that are saying that there's at least 100 animals that have been captured and are on the process of being rehabilitated. We could probably double that if they engaged us. My expertise is organizing behind the scenes,
Right.
doing volunteer coordination, making phone calls, being a spokesperson with the media. What I'd like to do eventually is I'd like to get your contact information, and we'll get you down there to the facility. Now, again, it's a small nonprofit, but again, we've been raising the capacity of that group to be able to address this concern. Their only concern out of all this is, can we go out and take care of these animals? They're dying and no one's paying attention.